Can you see yourself? Who's that?
Me.
Can you say hi, everyone?
Hi everyone. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta
Mom and me today.
Okay, hi everyone. So I did a little bit of damage this weekend and I did a lot of makeup shopping. A lot for me. I don't usually buy a ton of makeup all at one time. But I went to my drugstore and I was looking for some new stuff that had come out and they had a lot of stuff on clearance, so I bought that. And then I bought a couple things at Sephora and a couple things at MAC. Let's just get into what I've got. I'll start with drugstore and then we'll do high-end. Okay, so first at the drugstore, they had all their, not all of them, but most of their eyelashes on a closeout clearance for some reason. And I actually needed the Duo eyelash glue. And so I saw this, and this is like eyelashes, and it has a little Duo eyelash glue, and it was like $1.78, and then plus this 50% off. So I literally got this for nothing. Now these eyelashes are super fluffy, and I've never really worn bold eyelashes like that, but I thought I'd give them a chance. Okay, and then I bought these Kiss eyelashes in Shy, and these were also on clearance. And I also got another kit that was, I think this was $1, and it came with like the little thing you use to put on your eyelashes, some glue, and then I'm actually wearing the eyelashes that came in this kit. And they're natural, and they're the ones that like kind of start right here and then they taper up. Okay, and then I got, saw Milani had come out with some new eyeshadow palettes, and I have a lot of Milani blush. They're like known for their luminous baked blushes, but I saw eyeshadows and they actually looked really pretty, so I picked up one, and this is in Bare Necessities. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm not sure if it is good or not, but I picked one of those up. I also picked up an e.l.f. contour palette. I've actually heard a lot of YouTube people talking about how great this is, and so I wanted to give it a try. And then I got another one of the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. This is like the best drugstore concealer there is, so I just picked up another one. Now another one that I'm kind of excited to try, and this time I was at Target, is the Pixi Concealing Correct Pot. I heard, who is it? I heard another YouTuber talking about this. Oh, she's really famous, and I'm blanking on her name. Emily Noel? Is that her name? Emily Noel? Anyways, she had it in there. Oh, you know what? This is the wrong one. This is Adaptable Beige, and I actually want the peach one, so whoops. We're going to have to return this for the peach one because I wanted the one that corrects dark circles, but that's what I originally went in there for, so we'll just pretend like that's what that is, and I will go return it tomorrow. And then on Marlena's Snapchat, Marlena from Makeup Geek, she talked about this amazing face oil that she found at Target, and I use the Josie Maran face oil. It's not their liquid argan oil, it's like their intense face cream or something, and it's like $28, and I was just about to run out, and it's so expensive and no one wants to spend that much. And so she recommended this and said it was so good, so I ran to Target to try it, and it's the Botanics facial oil. It looks like this. It came in this little box right here, and I've used it 3 times, and it's amazing. Like, it's almost better than the Josie Maran stuff, and so I'm so excited because I think this was around $8 or $9, and it smells very organic, Whole Foodsy. You know, you walk into Whole Foods and it smells like herbs, or that's what it smells like, and so it's great. So when I was there, I also decided to try their face cream, their day cream, and this is the Botanics Hydrating Day Cream. Softens and moisturizes for 24 hours, and this is 81% organic. Oh, and this one is the oil is 100% organic. I tried it today, and so far I like it, but I get super dry skin. I live in the desert, and it's winter, and so it is so dry here. It's just like insanely dry. So I need something that's super hydrating. So I've only tried the face cream once, and so far it works great. But I've tried the oil like 3 times, and it is I would only wear it at night. I wouldn't put that on at day. It says day or night on it, but it's so oily that I only put it on at night, and then by the time you've slept and wake up, it's like absorbed into your skin, and your skin is so soft. It is so amazing. So now I just have high-end stuff left. Yes. Okay, so I went to Sephora, and I picked up just a Sephora Jumbo eyeliner 24-hour wear in waterproof, just to, these are the best ones that I've ever used to line your waterline, and they don't move around and smear and go on the bottom one. So I just needed another one of those. And then I picked up something that I'm super excited about, which is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Cover Concealer. And the reason why I wanted to try this is because, again, I have really dry skin, and, you know, I'm older, we'll just say I'm older. Actually, I don't mind saying I'm 31, and so I'm starting to see fine lines under my eyes, and I've heard that this one doesn't settle and that it's actually really moisturizing, and it's really hard for me to find a concealer that just doesn't completely dry out my under eyes and I just feel gross and crusty. And this one also, I was kind of surprised. They came in like normal color ranges, and then they came in like color correction. So it has like a little bit of a peach tone to correct the darkness. And I used this today for the first time with a damp beauty blender, and I didn't set it either, and I seriously love it already. I don't know how it wears, so that's just my very first impression, is I think I'm gonna love this. If it doesn't settle into fine lines and stays on throughout the day, it blended so nicely, and it was full coverage but not like sticky and tacky. It went on smoothly, and it has that little bit of a corrector peach tone to it. I got the color R22, which I believe was the second to lightest in the correction line. But so far I like it, and I hope I continue to like it. I didn't love the price, but if it really works, then I'm cool with it. Okay, the last thing I went to MAC to, I think I depotted a whole bunch of eyeshadows, and so I had to back to MAC, so I went to go get a lipstick. And sometimes I like to take my husband, because he picks out colors that I would never pick, so I kind of was just like, what would you pick, you know, just to get out of my comfort zone. And he picked the color Giddy, and it's just a beautiful natural pink, nothing too crazy. And then he had another color that he was like, I really like this color, and I was like, well, I didn't want to spend the money because I just had bought all this other makeup stuff, and I was like, I don't want to spend the money. And he was like, all right. And so we left, and I had full intentions of buying the lipstick later on, and this guy was helping me out. It was the sweetest guy. And when we got in the car on the way home, I was talking to my husband about how sweet this guy was and how nice he was and helpful he was, and I said his name was Zach. And my husband was like, that's not his name was Steve. And I was like, no, his name was Zach. So of course we bickered back and forth, and I'm like, no, I'm positive. And he said, I'm positive, and of course it went on and on. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna call the store. Like, we have to settle this fight. I am gonna call the store, and we're gonna find out what his name is. And he was like, okay, if I'm right, and I can't remember what he asked for. And then I said, okay, if I'm right, you have to go back and buy me that lipstick, that other lipstick I wanted. And so he was like, okay. Sure enough, I call. They answer. And I said, hi, is Zach there? And she said, yes. And I said, is he the only guy that works at the MAC counter? And she said, yep. And I said, okay, so there's no other guys at the MAC counter. And she said, no. And I was like, okay, you know, and I was like, he was so helpful. Can you just tell him thank you for me? And can you just tell him thank you for me? And she was like, sure. And so we ended it. And so that's the story of how I got the second MAC lipstick, which is in the color Pink Nouveau. And Nate actually picked this one as well. And this one is I'm pretty sure it's a matte. Nope, it's a satin. And it is a super bright pink, and I'm really excited to use it. And that is the end of my haul. So let me know if there's anything that you specifically want me to do a review on, and I'll go more in depth on that product. I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.